Welcome back to another episode of Tech Lifestyles. My name is Samuel Robinson. I'm here with Tivon Madison. We're going to be talking to him about the incredible job that he's doing in North Carolina. Tivon, before we even get started, tell me about the company, how it started, and how did you come to name it?
So dynamic engaging concepts. The initials came from my mom, DEC Diana, and I was literally having dinner after work one day and just thinking about, you know, forecasting what I wanted to do in the community and what skill set I wanted to use to pay the bills. So it just came to me one day, and just all the dynamic engineering tools that I got introduced to, how can I use that to push the needle forward and safety and excellence, and literally jotted it down on a napkin, and that's where it came from.
On a napkin. You got your inspiration, you documented it on a napkin. What was the drive that caused you to go down that path? Now, thank you for sharing with how you came up with the name. Now, tell me what inspired you.
What inspired me was the youth, the kids that I deal with out in the community. And when I show them the advanced tools that I've worked with, just the enthusiasm they have, and their hunger. And I say, how can I use these skills to push the leader forward? So that's where the business came from.
Thank you for sharing that. You mentioned that you're out in the community interacting with kids. Before the company, how did you do that? What were you doing?
Wow. Father's Day 5Ks, and that's where we started. Danny Lee Kite Day, basically bringing fathers out with our kids, leading at a local park, flying kites, in prayer, praying over our kids. That's literally how it started. 5Ks and then Daddy and Me Kite Days.
Daddy and Me Kite Days. Now, fast forward, this company's been around 12 years.
DEC has been around for 6 years, actually. But the funny story is, I put it on the back burner, literally, because I knew my calling was to get after these kids to provide real world resources. So the business was started 6 years ago, but I hadn't started until maybe 2 years of getting serious about it, because I got to a point where the kids are good. We have and pretty much cruise control grip on the resources that we're providing to the kids. Now it's time to show them what I can do.
Show them what you can do. And you're involving kids from all ethnic backgrounds?
Correct. The students that we meet with our scholarship program and our community outreach are coming from all walks of life. And the beautiful thing is, we're global. So we have students as far as East Africa, and we are encouraging them to communicate, to collaborate, to solve problems, to have fun, and then grow together. And it's working.
How does a student on the other side of the world interact with your program?
Correct. So through the North Carolina Business Network, we have a coding lab online, and it has several stages because we understand that there are real world situations that families deal with. So the first phase is to train up, okay? Train the guys and girls that are on the other side to interact them with the students with critical problem solving and the cognitive skills that they need, and problem solving. So that way, when we are able to introduce them to the technology, they're already up and running. They're already online doing the coding because the critical thinking is there, and they can have fun and start learning alongside with the students that are here that are a little more advantage. We don't have a little more advantage because they have the internet, tablets, and laptops, and access to 3D printers. So we want to make it all inclusive.
When they build, well, you tell me what are all the things that they build?
So from the ground up, we have partnered with first Lego League. So these kids are using the first platform, which is the EB3 platform. And then once they get a little older, they're advance on to the first FRC, first robotics competition. So they're using server motors, relays, Wi-Fi enabled controls. These kids are basically building autonomous robots that can solve problems on the challenge field.
Solve problems. So in solving problems, I'm sure that's attracting some corporations to zero in. How do you expose them to the corporations, and what type of organizations want to take a look at what they're doing?
Absolutely. So the full gambit we have in the aviation industry, the medical industry, IT, highly sought after skill sets from these kids that are, like I said, in here using 3D printers to create and innovate the robots. Um, these engineers and these company owners are very excited about this next wave of change agents that are coming through because they have real world skills to make an impact day one when they get the job site. And that's what we're most excited about because we see them all the way up to the process.
My name is Samuel Robinson. We've just been talking to Tivon about his wonderful students and the work he's doing in North Carolina. If you like the information, like, share, and subscribe.